A-Team, A-League, U-Boys, JV, VV's, crazy, going 3D. My life, HD, HD, HD. I've been dripping since like 18. Hey, I'm carbide, no scope. And now on jury gold ropes. Can't catch me coolin' on the coast. Hey, bring the hunters, keep them close. Yeah, bring the hunters, keep them close. Hey, bring the hunters, keep them close. Who the knocking at the door? If he got a badge on, we booking it for show. And I'm riding in the Bentley hitting curves. If you're looking at my girl, you see the curve.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be installing some SVE full-length subframe connectors on the car. Should be an easy install. I'm just going to start off with just kind of getting them mocked up in the car. I'm going to mark where I need to grind the paint away with a marker, and then it's just tack it in. It shouldn't really take too long, maybe like an hour per side. So I'll start off with bolting. I'm going to start off with bolting this to where the seat goes, and then this will help me get my alignment straight. So I have the subframe connector held up by these two jacks. I have it set where I want with this plate here. So I have it set there. And then you can see how much it's covering the front subframe. I have my paint marks so I know where to grind the metal away after I remove this. But what I'm going to start with is I got the welder right here. This bracket is where the seat bolts go to. I'm gonna tack this right now while I have it mocked up. That way I can hold this location. Then what I'll do is I'll take this out of the car. I'll finish the welds all the way around, paint the top of this, and then after I paint the top of it, put it back in the car and then weld the front and the back all the way. And then obviously before I put this back in, while the paint's drying, I'm going to, you see this needs to get smacked a little bit closer to the car. And then I'll weld this plate in with the subframe out of the car as well. So that's step 2. Okay, now so we got this welded, I'm going to paint the top part. All right guys, I got my driver's side subframe connector painted and prepped. Obviously I taped off the spots I'm gonna be welding in the back and in the front. All right, you can see I got the subframe connector mocked up. All the surfaces are clean. I got the welder all set up and turned on. This is a Miller, it's a 110, so basically I just have the voltage set to full send, and then I have the wire speed set to whatever I like. See how much buildup I have as I go. I got the driver's side subframe connector welded in. I'm going to show you guys my welds. Some of them are good. I mean, some of them are really good, and then some of them are not so good. I definitely would say most of my welding experience is being a table princess. Some of the welding positions I was full-blown chicken wing, like just trying my best to see what I was doing. But it's definitely, as any man would say after they get done welding, that's not going anywhere. And that's definitely the case for this. So I'll show you guys my welds and you can judge me. Let me know in the comments how you think I did. That one, not too bad. Little bit of porosity over there. Then making our way down the car, you can see that one was an absolute beauty. So the tab on the inside of the car turned out pretty good. And then from here, there's some really good and then there's some really ugly. So I'll start off showing you the good. So this is the inside of the rear. You see that on top is the structural support. And this side turned out the best. Look at those dimes. And then we'll make our way over to Chicken Wing Central, and then there's some just globs. So with that said, now we got to repeat everything we just did and do it on the passenger side. So we'll start with mock-up, and then we got to tack the seat cross member in, paint the top, Well, I guess I'm going to paint the one I just finished welding. Then I'm going to repeat everything I just did on the passenger side. Tack in the seat cross member, paint the top, get everything where I want it, clean it, grind it, weld in the next side. Also something to mention, I told you guys I was using just a 110 AC Miller, and it's plenty hot enough for welding these subframe connectors in. I got the second side all mocked up. I'll show you guys what it looks like. So pretty much what I'm looking for when I mock this up, just give myself about a 1/4 inch to the end of this plate here, and then obviously I have this flush. I had to remove a little bit of material on this tab on this side, so this would end up sitting flush against the rear subframe. Then over here, making sure that this is the seat cross member, so making sure the bar is all the way up as much as I can get it inside of the seat cross member, and then having it as flat as I can make it across the front subframe over here. I've already done my mark, so I know where to grind. So now I'm going to tack this into place.
I'm selfish, my wealth is my own. Sliding through the city by my loan. Vibing, just cruising with the dough. If you talking about me, shit, you gone. I'm selfish, my wealth is my own. Sliding through the city by my loan. Vibing, just cruising with the dough. If you talking about me, shit, you gone. They used to fuck with you, now you got less fans than Cosby do. All these rappers got me fucked up like I'm on Oxy, dude. And I don't fuck with chains, but haters always trying to cross me, toss me, dentists fuck with me, cause they see that I be flossing. Wanna be rich with an iced out wrist, but I can't forget what the shit did to big. Call 911, got a 187 every time I flick.
Bryce, what are we working on today?
Big truck stuff.
Big truck stuff?
What are we gonna do now, Marcus?
I have one more spot to weld. I'm gonna weld the very front of the sub K member, or the sub K member, subframe connector, and then we're done. And I think we're gonna go to the brewery after this. E plus? No, A minus. A minus. What do you think?
It's not bad. You got some penetration, huh?
Yeah, I got some penetration. So I was gonna box in the front of the subframe connector because I didn't want like debris and water from the road to get into it. But I decided to be a little lazy, and this Mustang finds its way on a lift like once a month anyway. So what I'll do is I'll just blow compressed air through the subframe connector, try and get the debris out and slow down the corrosion. I also own a Silverado now, so I'm pretty good with WD-40 and ATF, so I'll just blast some of that down there too. Should be good. So the one part that I don't like about this subframe connector kit is you can see this gap here. Like I can stick 2 fingers here between. I think that gap could have been a little bit closer to the body. I think it'll be okay because I measured with my exhaust installed. It's pretty much at the same height of where my exhaust sits on the car. However, my style is sick nasty low, so I'm sure I'm going to hit that when I drive around town, getting into parking structures or curbs or whatever. I don't really care if I hit it because it's obviously strong enough, it'll take it. It's just gonna make terrible noises. If I end up getting stuck or it just starts to really piss me off, what I'll do is I'll make a cut here, I'll make a cut here, and then take like a little triangle out here, and then either use a jack or a real big hammer and some heat and suck that up to the car. I'd prefer not to do that because it's going to put a lot of stress on the back where my lower control arm goes in for my 4-link. So I'm not going to touch it for right now, and we'll modify it to suit my needs later if I end up hitting it all over the place. All right, that's the end of the subframe connector install. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, you know the deal. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. and we'll see you in the next video. Bryce, close it out. Close it out. Yeah! See you guys next video.
Yeah, bring the hunters, keep them close. Hey, bring the hunters, keep them close. Who the knocking at the door? If he got a badge on, we booking it for show. And I'm riding in the Billy.